What's up, everybody? Sir Mel coming to you from the one and only Small Fry Show. On tonight's video, we're going to talk about this time of year and what changes. But before we get too deep in this thing, you already know what I need you to do. And if you don't know, I'm about to tell you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Come join the family. Also, topics and views expressed in this video are minds of Sir Mel. They only represent the Small Fry Show. They in no way, shape, form, or fashion speak for the company that I work for. I'm not a spokesperson for the company. This is strictly my channel. So, now that we got all that out of the way, hope everybody having a good night. Monday night. It's Monday night. Y'all will be watching this video on Tuesday, though. But this will be Monday night's video. This will be recorded Monday night. So I just want to talk in general tonight, not necessarily about anything LTL or anything like that. Just one thing that happens this time of year. You know, we're into the end of October. We get in the fall months. You know, we'll be here the next couple months. We'll be transitioning into the winter months. 2 weeks from this Sunday, time will go back. So it'll be getting dark at 5 or 5:30 here in the Midwest, where I live. I want to talk about the deer strikes. If you've been driving on the road day or night, I'm sure you know, if you at least live where I live, you see more of them are getting hit. There's a couple of reasons for that. One reason is that the farmers are starting to take the crops up, so they don't have the cover of the cornfields anymore. That kind of flushes them out. Now, yeah, they hang out in the woods and things like that, but that essentially flushes them out of where they were hiding at. That's one thing. The second thing is the cooler weather at night. It's 48 degrees right now. They're more active when it gets cooler. You know, they kind of, you'll see them moving around during the day. Thought I heard something. Moving around during the day, you know, especially if it's hotter out, bedding down, then they'll get active at night. The third reason is, here at the end of October, they'll be in the pre-rut. They won't be full-blown rut yet, but they're going to be getting ready. So they're going to start running. And then, you know, the rut is basically their mating season, their mating time. It'll go into November. You know, those first couple weeks of November, they'll get full rut, and they'll go crazy. The bucks will be going crazy. So the does will be running crazy. And, you know, essentially, if you see a doe come out, a buck might be behind him. There's a good chance of that. So I'm noticing more and more deer are being hit. And like I said, those are the main reasons. There's really nothing you can do. If you're going to hit one, you're going to hit one. You may be able to be a little cautious, kind of peek, you know. You're supposed to always be looking ahead anyway. But if you do have I've hit one just about every year for the last 6 or 7 years probably. You know, they say don't swerve, just kind of hold on, brace, hit the brakes, get on them gradual, you know, nice firm pressure, don't lock them up. But hold on and hit them, because you know, once you hit them, you're going to hit them. Hopefully they don't do too much damage. It's all on how you hit them and where you hit them. If you catch them on a corner, sometimes it'll tear that headlight out, but it sends them into a spin. And they'll slam against the side of the truck. You know, if you hit them square on the front, they have, especially depending on how big they are, they have a tendency to tear that radiator up, man. And then what happens a lot of times is they'll tear the radiator up and they'll tear the air-to-air up. And that can be expensive for a company to replace. I mean, you're talking probably some thousands for the radiator. You're probably talking 5,000 maybe for the air-to-air. I don't know. You know, with labor and all that parts. Talk about a lot of money. These deer cause a lot of damage and they tear up some stuff. So the more you can do to avoid them, you know, the better. But you do need to be prepared for that. Like I said, especially this time of year, and I'm noticing more and more. I haven't had an encounter with one yet this year. I hit one back in May. But this fall, I have yet to hit one, and hopefully, I'm hoping I don't. I'm cool if I don't. Being at nighttime, especially if you're running line haul at night or just working at night or anything at night, you're going to be more susceptible to that. You can hit one during the day. I've hit one during the day before. But I'm going to just go out on the limb and say it's probably less likely. You have a greater chance at nighttime of having a deer strike. You know, obviously, if you hit a deer, you need to pull over, call the company. It's really up to them if they want you to call the police or not and want a police report. It's up to them, you know, get your camera out, take pictures. Take pictures of the truck, trailer, you know, the damage that was happened. More likely it's going to be some blood, hair. Hair is always a telltale. They leave a lot of hair behind. Like I said, there's really nothing you can do. Just be as careful as you can be. And it'll be that way all the way up until, you know, spring. Because the winter comes, they like to eat the salt off the side of the road. They like to lick it. And things like that. So pretty much from now on, this will be what we should expect. Not to hit a deer, but expect to have a lot of deer activity this time of year, especially tonight. Like I said, they'll be pre-rut the end of October. November, they'll go into the full rut, and they'll be running crazy. You know, until they're out of the rut, they'll slow down a little bit, but they'll still be active. So just look out, be careful. These trucks don't get it as bad as the cars do. The cars, they definitely tear the cars up because the cars sit so low. I've seen a couple the last few days with cars on the shoulder that hit deer and tear some stuff up. So be as careful as you can be, as always. Just prepare for that. Be prepared. Always looking ahead, scanning the shoulders. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, if they come and they come, and ain't nothing you can do but just hold on and brace for the impact. If you've never hit a deer before, it's a sound that you won't forget once you do. And it's a feeling you won't forget. It has a certain sound that just, you know you done killed something. So yeah, that's tonight's video. We're gonna shoot for at least 3 videos this week. I ain't gonna make no promises that's gonna be 5, but I got a really good topic I want to talk about. Something that I'm seeing at nighttime a lot of, more and more lately over this last year and a half, and it's absolutely insane what I'm seeing. So that'll probably be the next video unless something comes to my mind, something more important, or something that I feel, you know, in my heart I just need to get out in that moment. So it'll definitely be this week. I'm going to shoot for it to be the next one, but we'll see. So as always, make sure you ride till you pick up and your delivery on time and safely. Call your loved ones. Love on somebody today. But most importantly, be the reason that somebody smiles today. The world needs it now more than ever. This is Surreal, coming to you from the one and only Small Fry Show, and I'm out. Peace.